and YouTube will be live now, I think. Hey, everyone.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
There's 5 people today already. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
That's brilliant. So this is week number 6.
yes, Friday again.
And it means it's been 6 weeks since we decided to start this new show.
Yeah, well, it's
The
good.
show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really fresh, I guess.
Hey, everyone. So for those on Instagram, we are also on YouTube where you can see us in full screen. So that's why we are halfway.
Yep.
And so last week we had an interesting week. We did a sale. We tried our first live sale, which was a disaster, really.
Yeah, it was.
it?
Oh, well. I mean,
that
we
was
showed
funny.
a few things. So if anyone's interested in any of the stuff, it's still up for grabs. Just go back to the
previous
recording.
Yeah.
Just watch through it and see if there's anything you like, and then email us if you're interested, and we'll get back to you with that.
The only thing we sold was a big Hobeo car.
Yes.
A big chunky one. That was the good sale. So anyway, that was fun.
Yep.
If you like the format, let us know so we can repeat again.
Yep.
And if you like to see different products, also be good to suggest their interest, so we can try something different, I suppose.
For sure. So if anyone wants it done again, it's easy enough to do.
Absolutely. So I always wonder where is everyone from? Are we all from Australia? Because I think Europe, we're just checking before, they're just 6 a.m. So hi, Mum. Mum will be waking up in a minute.
Is that early? Oh, there you go.
And in the US, we evening, probably 9-10 p.m. So
yes,
may have some audience from there. Okay. So
all right. So what we're going to talk about today.
Tony's live. Hello, Tony. Okay, so today we're going to start with the competition. So today is the last day to submit your entry for the competition.
Absolutely. So we've had our 2-week competition going. So this time is for any aircraft. Make sure you go to the event page on our Facebook and just post any photos of your model aircraft. We'd like to see like work in progress shots, but if you haven't got those, just put them on, because the whole idea is the more entries we get, the higher the prize pool. So it's free entry. So you load it all up, and if we get up to the maximum prize pool, then whoever wins will get the maximum amount of prize.
Absolutely. So again, if you have a model that you're already done, you can still enter it. So maybe you can spend an hour this afternoon to take some good pictures.
That's it. And you can do multiples as well.
Make sure you have your good lighting and everything. So so that makes a huge difference always. We noticed in previous entries that they took some time to take a good photo.
Yeah, they look really good.
Big difference.
Yes. So that finishes at 5 o'clock today.
Exactly. Yeah. So let's see. We have already a few entries, and there's a few people been contacting us on Facebook, on messaging, asking questions. So
that's right.
Someone called just before.
Yeah, that's right.
So hopefully see a few more.
Keep it up. Hopefully we get a lot more. And then
there's someone from Costa Rica.
Oh, really?
That's really good.
Wow.
So I think today we're going to go through a few things, few new products.
Yes.
And then we're gonna play with the steam engine at the end. Something a bit different we thought for today.
A bit nostalgic, a bit classic.
Very much so. So steam engines are still actually a big part of the shop. We do sell quite a few, and it's a bit of a product that I personally didn't know much before purchasing the shop 5 years ago. So that's good that we show what they are. So someone from Tasmania here. So first new release for today
is
it's
really exciting.
It's only a picture because we don't have the real one yet.
Oh, there we go. Oh, now it's off.
I lost it now. There you go. It's back. So Kyosho Pencar. What's special in this one?
This is a 4-drive 1/12 scale Pencar. Really clever. I mean, it came out in the 80s. Very sleek, classic Group C type shape.
Yep.
And then the chain drive for the 4-drive, which is amazing. So you've got this little chain that goes all the way around here. So the small cogs front and rear for driving the chain, and then it's got quite stiff suspension. And these things just hugged corners. Doesn't matter if it was a little bit, slippery. They had really good grip.
So this is a 1/12 scale Pencar, which is this typical kind of geometry. That's how it looks like when it's all together.
Yeah, so it's been modernized. They can take all the brushless motors now, because they used to have the shock across the top. That's been removed now, and it's been simplified, and it's easy to put in your standard racing packs as well. So it's just using the battery tape to hook it onto the chassis.
That's right. So this is going to be really good fun.
No, for sure.
Very much looking forward to this one.
Yes.
I think I'm going to have one myself.
You're going to get one?
I think so.
We'll have to drive it.
We'll have to drive it.
Yes.
So foam tires. So this is going to be really fast. So what motor are we going to put in this?
3.5 turn.
Oh, fastest as possible.
Why not? Oh, all right. Yeah.
So 3.5 turn for BJ.
Yes,
That's good. That's good. So this should be coming in the next, I think, couple of months. Probably was it I think in a couple of months, I think it should be June.
Sort of June, July.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we have opened the pre-orders on our website. So I think it's about $369 from memory.
Yeah, make sure you pre-order one if you really want one, because I don't think we're going to get that many of them.
That's right. Yeah. So
it's going to be limited.
So going from Kyosho being a traditional manufacturer, we moved to Team Associated for something a bit unusual for Team Associated. So
yes,
these arrived in store the other day.
Well, Team Associated is better known for all their racing, buggies and cars and such, and that's been a focus for them for a long time. They've been multiple world champions, and they have in the past made some of these recreational cars, but this is one of the newer, smaller cars, a crawler.
Correct. That's 1/12 scale
really
crawler.
Neat.
That's very interesting. Very nice little looking car. Looks almost like a Hilux, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though it's called, I think, Tioga. So 4-wheel drive, full traditional rock crawler type chassis with a metal frame, as you can see here.
Yeah, the oil, the spring over oil shocks.
Oil shocks, yeah.
Yep. You got the really soft tires, so they grip onto rocks really easily. It's got lock diffs.
And here we go. So this one comes in a ready-to-run format. It does have a small little lithium-ion battery, 850 milliamperes. So this is absolutely ready to go. I think this is going to be awesome fun. It's a good scale. It will be very capable, actually, of climbing and having a lot of fun. It does have lights as well.
When you look at the diffs are really chunky. So all the housings. So for small cars, they're not really much finer than this, but you see how thick these things are. So this is built for punishment, for sure.
So definitely Team Associated coming to the market with a very strong contender.
Yeah.
They also have a 110 scale called what's called the Element, actually.
Oh, yes.
We have that one as well now. We'll probably present that one next week.
So this has actually got a full-size servo in it.
There's a full-size servo, yeah.
Yeah. So for a 12-scale car, it's got a full-size servo, because most of the other smaller type crawlers have a mini servo, and this definitely helps for additional torque.
Absolutely. So I like it.
That's good.
And it's still the traditional blue of Team Associated on the shock.
Yeah, you need that.
So here we go. What do you think of this one? Someone said there's a nice crawler. Yes, definitely is.
I like the open back.
Yes, the open back is very, very different as well, yeah. So someone said, Peter said it looks like a Nissan Patrol body, yeah. Here we go. So
yeah, I like it.
That's it. That's for the Team Associated. Oh, that's the box actually for those. Actually, the box as well.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the box. So as I said, comes in ready to run. So that's the controller and everything.
Yeah, nice wheel controller.
So ready to go. It's going to be fun. So moving to the next. What else we received? What's on your side, Beach?
Well, I guess we got some more of the BD10s, right?
Finally,
so the Yokomo BD10s.
Yes.
So these have been hard to get hold of recently.
So we received a few more. Yes. I can see Adam box online there. Adam got one, I think, last night.
So we've been waiting for a while. So they're finally back in stock. Very nice racing chassis.
And there'll be a few more upgrade parts just being released that we should receive them in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully racing is going to start again soon.
Yes.
And Roger is asking if he's a Team Associated. Yes, this crawler is from Team Associated. Please again, the crawler box. Yeah.
Ah, yes. There we go. The CR12.
That's called CR12 Tioga Trail Truck.
So really nice.
So very good. So who is ready to build a race kit here? I think there's a few of those going out today. So hopefully we'll see a few people building them. So what else would I say? I think the Jupiter is worth a mention.
Yeah. So we got a whole bunch of American retro sci-fi kits, which I posted on Facebook. So if you want to have a look at it, if you go back to one of our earlier posts, there's a whole stack of photos of all the different types. So My Favorite Martian, Lost in Space, Batman, all those classic 1960s
Batman,
characters.
Batman and Robin and all that.
But one of the favorites is always this is the huge kit of the Jupiter too. So let's just get that so it doesn't get any too many reflections. There you go. So that's massive. So if you can just imagine, so this saucer part is the same size as the whole box. So you can see how thick it is there. And you'll see a lot of these people are posting them up, they put lighting kits inside.
Wow.
So they do make a lighting kit, which is very rare. But I mean, if you're clever enough, it's easy enough to light it up
LEDs
yourself.
and all that. Yeah, it'll be really good.
And these haven't been always available. So you'll see here, there's a few of the other ones too. So we got in the, pretty sure we got the Chariot in.
That's it. I've seen this one.
And we've got the Space Pod in as well. So if you're interested in the others. So there's smaller kits. they're just as interesting.
So,
So here you can see the interior.
So for one, MRBS days, the manufacturer doesn't produce these kits very often, so they come every now and then.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's one of these special kits.
Yeah, nice.
Different.
Really like this stuff.
So
okay.
What we have received literally 10 minutes ago is this one. So can anyone guess what's in here? Someone can see the name, perhaps.
These are very sought after.
So
they're so sought after that we've stopped taking pre-orders for them. Because,
we don't even know how many we actually get of these. So there's always a surprise. And surprisingly, some of our customers actually know before we receive them.
Well, that's right.
We received a call this morning about this one, and we didn't know what's coming. So let's open it up.
Yep, let's have a look.
That's the special one. That's the special ticket here, the red one.
So let's have a quick look-see.
Quite a few comments today. The Sapphire
right.
kits are looking great. Yeah, Sapphire kits have been really popular, actually. Okay, so is it going to tell us a bit more now, perhaps?
Yeah, okay. So let's just carefully cut off this tissue.
The BD10 is wicked. Thank you, Cohen. Yes, I think you have one already. Hopefully you can use it again very soon.
Here.
Okay, almost there. What else we've got? Kate from Northern Victoria, hello there. Which Wilesco model? This one is a D3. We actually have quite a few. We received a big Wilesco shipment not long time ago, so we actually have a quite wide range of different ones in stock.
So we've got the little ones, and we've got all the big ones.
Got the one that work with the candle and the more traditional one, but we may show this one in a minute. Is that D3 in any case?
All right, so just unsealing it. So these are very well sealed.
So these are collectible, so we're very gentle in the way we open the boxes so they don't get damaged. So no one is guessing yet. There we go.
All right, okay, so we're gonna do a. All right, let's stick it here.
I don't think YouTube can see it, so I'll hold this part.
All right, so let's just crack it open. All right, there you go.
There we go. So,
well, there you go. Look at that. All the stenciling on the sides is quite intricate on this one. So I'm not very good with trucks.
I'm not really familiar with truck myself, but
so this is the Kenworth musket haulage loaded.
So musket. So this specific livery was. I think people were waiting for a long time for this one. So
yes,
it's finally here. And
these are live on the web yet?
These are not live on the web.
So once they become live, you've got the full engine detail inside.
Let's see if you can share this part here. It's a bit hard to see in the video, but we should probably put a camera from the top.
But then the doors do open, although you've got to be careful because
I don't want to really try that.
They give you the special tools to open the doors and such, so you don't damage them. So put that back in there.
So so there's a big range of this one actually. They've been surprisingly popular in the last probably year or two.
Yes.
You can buy trailers as well. So and there's different liveries.
Yeah, for sure.
So most of them are on limited edition.
There's a few extras here you might see. So inside here you've got the side mirrors, which you put on because they are quite fragile. But then you'll see the stickers there too for road train. So you can put on the extra trailers to make it into the road train. These just pop in the back. Very nice. So these are premium collectibles.
Absolutely. So we have a few of those, and they will be going live later today on the website. So there you go. So we can put these away.
Yes.
Oh, Anthony joined us. Very good. Anthony just sent me a text message. So I will respond to you shortly, but I'm still picking your order. So
and that's the certificate for each of these trucks. So you see,
they're very limited edition. There's I think a few hundred made. Does it say there?
So this one
750.
Yep. Okay. All right, we'll pop this over here.
Okay, so
I've got any questions coming through?
There's a few here.
Okay, excellent.
All right, so I think we should move to talk about steam engines.
Okay, let's talk about steam engines. All right, so steam engines are available in quite a few different sizes. We carry the Wilesco brand. So Wilesco is all made in Germany, and we carried it for quite a number of years now. And they begin with this little one here, the D3.
Was that the first one they made?
I don't know if it's the first one. This looks quite recent, actually. Now, from memory, the D3 was actually a different shape, and they've changed a little bit. But you see that it's an upright engine. And then on the side, you see a little flywheel. So you got the flywheel and the conrod. And then on this side, you'll see the opening here. This is where your solid fuel goes inside. So it's a little tablet, which is a bit like it looks like a fire lighter, but it's different. And then you light that with a match or a flame, and that'll heat up. And as you push it in here, this will be filled with water. So it's really important that these are full before you put the heat onto them, because otherwise they'll melt. You've got little windows here, so you can see the water level. And then as it heats up, the steam will go through this port here, gets driven into the piston, and then it drives the piston back and forth. And that's the simplest one, the D3. So there's a little packet here, like so.
So it's all different type ones. There's some larger ones.
Yes,
and
that's
there's
right.
lots of accessories, so you can actually build like a bit of a scene as well with.
Well, that's right.
And make different things move.
Yes,
the carousel, I believe.
Yes, that's right. So some of the bigger ones. So the D3 is more of a demonstration type engine. Yep. So you watch the piston go around. But as you get bigger, so I'll show you this this bigger demonstration one we have here. So this one's actually a demo model directly from Wilesco. So this was made about 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And then I modified it to have some extra lights and some steam, but you may not see the steam. So just to give you an idea of how it works, so imagine you've got this boiler section here, it's full of water. You've got your heaters inside here, and then it's boiling up. The steam goes through here, goes underneath, comes back up the top here, and then it operates the cylinder. So if I just switch it on here, so much to see it just start spinning up. So being electric, obviously, is just to give you an idea of how it works. Now, this here is LED to show you how it produces power, because this is actually driving a electric turbine here. So if this was electric steam powered, then this would actually be producing the power to power this. So it gives you an idea of how they actually produce electricity. Yeah. Actually, a lot of electricity is still produced by steam.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So you can actually buy a kit to have the light as well. So there is a kit specifically, I think the 90 or something, 100E. I can see there.
Yes,
I think that one will have the little light.
Yes. Because you'll notice that with these, they come with the this pulley here, which you can attach the belt to. So this one's already been fixed to this, but you can actually, there's smaller pulley at the back, and you can actually drive other things outside. Like you said, the little carousel which will spin around, or there's a wood chopper guy that chops wood, sawing, washing.
Oh yeah, washing. Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a little bit of smoke coming out of this at the moment.
Oh yes.
See it? No, a bit hard to see.
Let's see.
Probably can see it.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
Perhaps here.
Maybe. Yeah, you can sort of see it now.
You can see a little bit.
Yeah, it's gone all up my nose. Yep.
Yeah. It's not good.
So that'll just give you an indication of how this sort of work. That's quite fun. Yeah, so that's basically how they work. Now, apart from this one, so this is one of the bigger ones.
Correct.
Okay, so as you can see, it's quite hefty in size. Now, apart from this, there's actual driving ones. So we've got steam rollers, tractors, and then this is a real beauty of classic fire engine. Okay, so it's got this really nice brass finish upright boiler just here. You got your little funnel here for the excess heat to escape. Now, obviously, the steam travels through here. You've got a valve, so you can turn it on and off, and then it drives the piston on this side up and down. Now, when it's driving, this one's actually got a clutch on it as well. So you can change it from, it's neutral at the moment, so you can make this drive forward or backwards. And you can also get this to drive this water pump.
Right.
Okay, so there's a little spot, I think it's underneath the seat here.
Oh,
fill it up with water.
Yep.
And then you can actually get the hoses connected up here, and this pump will actually split water out of it, so you can actually put out fires.
Can you turn this into RC? I think there is one of the models that comes with a kit that can be RC remote controlled.
Yes, I would imagine.
You can put a servo. Perhaps you can actually. There's a steering there.
So it's
got a steering mechanism here, so it's possible that you can.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't be hard to make it.
Yeah, RC.
RC, yeah. Oh, dropping a few things there.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's very nice there.
There we go. That's something different. So That's a steam engine. So there's a big range of this. So people asking.
Question?
Thank you, Adam. He's loving his BD10 and DTM3 there, I believe. So going out yesterday.
Oh yes, Mr. Johnny Meccano. He's got a workshop with his D20, and it's all working. Yeah, so you get drills and saws and things.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. It's quite nostalgic.
Talking about Meccano, I think maybe we should talk about Meccano in one of the next few lives.
Oh, we should do, yes.
Meccano goes back similar years of when this was invented in early.
When was it? In the 20s or something like that?
1920 or so.
Yeah, I'm sure Johnny Meccano
can tell us, really.
Yeah, he's a Meccano.
So Meccano was the same person that started the Hornby company.
That's right.
Yes. And so where the hobby started in the early 1900s.
Yes.
Very good. Let's see if anyone has any questions.
So if there's anything you'd like to see, I can quickly, we'll just go and grab it and we'll bring it.
I think we should get the brass steamroller. Let me grab that one.
Yeah, the brass steamroller, that's very classy. So similar size to the fire engine, but it's finished in different colors. That one definitely has a radio control unit you can get for it. It mounts on the back, and it has a winding system for controlling the steering. And there you go. That's very classy. Brass and black, very nice. So you see how it's got the worm drive here, which controls the chains, and that changes the direction in which it goes. So you can see
the steering wheel moving here.
Yep. Like so, and then you can see the piston here, which is being driven by the steam from the boiler on the side here.
This is very
classic. And a huge flywheel on the side.
There you go.
Like so. Like that. Really like that.
Yeah, this is really nice.
So either of these two, I mean, they're both very nice.
There we go. So someone is asking,
Graham Farish Engage? We do.
Yeah, Graham Farish, yes. They actually have a Graham Farish order arriving very, very soon. It's on is way.
So we should show you that when it does turn up.
Yes, so maybe next week we talk about trains. We could do a bit of a digital sound kind of demonstration. That's a good idea. Yes. Yeah, so Graham Farish makes end scale model trains for the little ones, mostly British. So lots of either diesel and steam. So there's definitely a selection of those.
Yes.
Cohen is asking where the BD10, new BD10 option part. Well, that will be probably 2 to 3 weeks away. They've just been announced. Our order was dispatched last week. So we received an order yesterday.
Yes.
There'll be more in a couple of weeks.
Yes. One of the exciting parts of that is the reactive rear suspension kit.
The RTC, the new RTC, which is actually quite nice. It does have all the aluminium hubs and knuckles, so it's going to be really nice.
Yes.
And what Tamiya release kits we have in stock? Oh, not many now. There is a lunchbox standard, lunchbox red.
The LC ones?
Re-release, I think so. Yeah, so lunchbox in red and traditional, and then we have the Monster Beetle. I think the black edition.
That's it, unfortunately.
The Buggy Champ is gone.
Buggy Champ's gone, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's it, really. And then there is a Comical Grasshopper and a Comical Hornet, I think.
Yes. So they're sort of new sort of squash.
There is the Kyosho Javelin.
Oh, we still do. Yeah. We have a Kyosho Javelin, which is still here.
That's obviously not Tamiya, but that's another re-release of a really good car.
We have had a lot of people looking for a Hornet, and the only Hornet we have left is the one we've built.
Yes.
Yeah, so if anyone's interested in a built Hornet, we do have a display one here.
Very good.
Okay, so I think there's still plenty of news of new product coming out.
That's right.
Which is really exciting.
Absolutely.
Next week we'll have a lot of news as well. We've got quite a
big
few
shipment of a couple of interesting new products. So next week could be a big one. But yeah, the good news is no matter what, suppliers still bringing in new products. So there's been quite a lot of stuff arriving.
Yes.
Lunchbox, yes. The lunchboxes. We actually, if you check last week live, we did an unboxing of the lunchbox.
Yeah, the red one.
And was compared to my favorite here. We need to bring it out again.
Yes,
that's my favorite. So yeah, last week was the lunchbox. Very good. Well, if there's no more questions, we may finish up for today.
Yeah. Okay. So remember the competition.
Yes.
The aircraft competition entries close at 5 p.m. today, Australian Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
So, don't miss out. Don't be shy. Put in any photos
Anything,
you have.
yeah.
That's right. Build up that that prize pool, and then we'll pick the winners. And then over the weekend we'll announce it. Earlier in the week,
or in the weekend. I think in the next live we
Yes.
are going to bring us the tablet out again, and we can
Yes.
actually that work out quite well. We can
Yeah,
share
yeah.
a few of the picture and go through a bit more detail with comments and a bit of feedback,
Sure.
and then we will provide the feedback on the entries. But yeah, make sure you enter, and then we'll be back here next week,
Yes.
2 p.m. Friday.
Yes.
So, and yeah.
So how's everyone liking the tutorials?
Actually, yes, we've been.
Are they okay? Because we're planning on doing more tutorials, but
Yes.
give us some ideas of what you'd like to see. I'd like to try to get back into sort of more basic things and some tips and tricks that people probably haven't realized.
Model making, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, if you have questions, we can actually produce some videos specifically for that. So make sure you leave some comments,
Yes.
and we can definitely address them on other videos. What was a question here? Sorry.
Cars or Pullman?
We'll have to look into that actually.
Yeah, we need a bit more research on that
Yeah,
one.
maybe send us a message on Facebook or a DM on Instagram. We can respond to that.
Yep.
One more question. Thank you, Simon. So Simon likes the tutorial. So Simon, if you have any ideas on what next, let us know. We're gonna film a couple this afternoon, so we could change still the plan.
Yes.
Which we yet don't have a plan, I suppose, or maybe you do.
We make it up.
We make it up as we go.
Yes. There's always a tutorial for anything. So
That's right.
yeah, if there's something specific, happy to do it for you.
Very good.
Okay.
All right, then. Everyone, thank you again for joining us. Today we
Thank
had
you.
16, so probably record number. So see you next Friday. So next Friday we're going to talk about trains by the sound of it.
Yes, we'll do trains.
We could look a bit of Meccano as well.
Yes.
And we'll have quite a few new incoming shipments. I think there could be some Greenfish Bachmann trains, but also some other tools and accessories. So make sure you join in. All right, then. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for coming.
See you next time.
See you
Bye-bye.
later. Catch you.